Have you ever thought about why an energy drink can seem to be able to run faster on the track, score goals in Europe, and fly planes through the sky? What the heck happened to Red Bull? They make sugary, fizzy coffee in a can, but now they own sports teams, a Formula One racing empire, and even an airline. It's not just marketing, it's one of the bravest and smartest business plans the world has ever seen. Let us go back to the late 1980s. A lot of countries didn't even know about Red Bull. It came from a Thai energy drink called Krating Daeng, but it was changed a little. Dietrich Mateschitz, an Austrian businessman, saw its promise and helped to create Red Bull GmbH. In 1987, he brought the brand to Austria. But here's the catch. Red Bull didn't get bigger by putting up TV ads and signs everywhere. It grew by turning into a way of life, a can of high adrenaline, high-speed, ultra-edgy fun. That's where sports come in. Red Bull knew early on that sports, but not just any sports, are where the energy is. If you want people to think of your drink when they need energy, you need to go where the energy is. Now we're going to talk about dangerous sports, stunts, and thrills that make your heart beat fast. But still, owning sports teams, that's not putting a product there. Okay, that's full control. Let's talk about soccer. Red Bull did more than just back a team. They bought a number of them. This is Red Bull Salzburg in Austria. We are RB Leipzig in Germany. New York Red Bulls in the US. This is Red Bull Bragantino in Brazil. It's not a coincidence. These are teams that were carefully picked and are in key world markets. Every one of them is a properly marked machine. The players put on the logo. The venues are named after the drink. The names of the teams sound like Red Bull. What kind of game is it? It's bold, high energy and fast-paced, just like the brand. What would happen if Coca-Cola did that? It wouldn't make sense to call a soccer team Coke FC. But what about Red Bull? It seems to fit. It's not about history, it's about shaking things up. Then there's Formula One. Red Bull Racing is more than just a team, it's a family name. They went from being an outsider to a major force since 2005. They made their own program for the engine. They hired top-notch people. They took over, not just showed up. But why do people spend so much money on racing? Because a lot of people really enjoy Formula One. Every time a Red Bull car crosses the finish line, it supports what the brand stands for, being fast, innovative, and fearless. This is the part that really confuses people. Red Bull also owns an airplane company. Yes, a real company called Flying Bulls, which is based in Austria. It's not a business, but a group of old planes and show planes that fly at air shows and other flying events around the world. Why? It's not enough for Red Bull to just be seen. It wants people to remember it. It's unforgettable to see a Red Bull stunt plane flip through the sky, a sports team score in a Red Bull stadium, or a car win at Monza while wearing Red Bull colors. This brand doesn't say what it is in its ads. It tells you. Sports, flying and racing are all things that don't get in the way of selling cans. They make up the plan. The can is just the thing. The brand is what you do. And every game, race and trick is an extension of that brand. They were all carefully planned to make Red Bull more than just beer, to turn it into a move. When you see that blue and silver can again, think about what you're really getting. It's not just power. This is who it is. Thanks for watching and see you next time.